What's up, YouTubers? Todd Schefflin here, back with more videos of tips and creative ideas to make you the better musician that you want to be. I hope all of you are doing really great. This video is going to be part of my How to Get Started on the Saxophone video series. And today I want to talk about an issue that I get questions about all the time, which is reeds. First, how do I choose the right reed? And second, how do I take care of it and make sure I put it on the mouthpiece correctly? So I'm going to demonstrate all of that today. So first, let's start talking about reeds. Okay, reeds. Okay, reeds can make or break your sound. I use Diodario Jazz Select 4 soft filed. So this is what you do. When choosing a reed, start with a known brand like Rico or Van Doren, you know, or Diodario now. And what you want to do is you want to get a size that is not too strong but not too soft. And the reason I say that is because when you blow into the saxophone, you want to feel the reed vibrate, and you want to feel that ease. Like if you get a nice big breath, you put it through the saxophone, and the reed vibrates and gives you a big, beautiful sound. So the way that works is if you get a reed that's too soft and it vibrates too much, the sound will be thin, and the intonation and keeping the notes in tune will be very difficult. But if you get a reed that, this is my opinion, if you get a reed that gives you a little resistance, so when you blow into it you really feel like you have to push air through with intensity, make sure your embouchure is firm. When you push it through and there's a little resistance, pushes back on you just a little bit, I find that to be the best case scenario for choosing the best reed. It allows you to get a big sound, and it doesn't allow the intonation to go everywhere. So that's how I would choose a reed. Another thing I just want to mention really quick are these. Okay, what these are mouthpiece cushions. Okay, sometimes you see them in rubber, they're black, or the ones that I really like are these Van Doren clear ones. You absolutely have to get these, and the reason why is because they go on the top of the mouthpiece. As you can see, it's right there, okay? And what they do, two things primarily. One, they protect your mouthpiece from getting marked up with from your teeth. Especially when you first start, you're gripping onto the mouthpiece really hard, and you can leave permanent teeth markings, and sometimes even it can be so bad that it can dig into the mouthpiece and change the mouthpiece for the worse. So it protects against that. No more markings on your saxophone and no more damaging the mouthpiece. Another thing that it does, which I really love, is a lot of you who don't use this probably will notice that when you play the saxophone, you feel your teeth vibrate from the sound, because the mouthpiece is vibrating, the instrument is vibrating from the sounds you're playing. Well, what this does is it gets rid of that. You know, you find a huge decrease in the vibration, and that vibration, for me at least, it can be painful. It hurts. It's annoying. It makes me not think about the music that I'm playing and think about, ow, my teeth are vibrating right now. So it gets rid of that completely. So I can't recommend the mouthpiece cushions enough. I like the Van Doren clear ones because they're not too thick, so it doesn't feel like there's this big piece of rubber in your mouth, which is good. Okay, so let me get everything set up and show you how we take care of our reed. So this is what I like to do. I do this every single day before I play. I get hot water, not boiling hot, but just, you know, running the hot water from the faucet for a minute. I fill it up just a little bit, and I put the reed in there, and I let the reed sit for between 5 to 10 minutes in the hot water. Okay? So then after the time is up, so it's been sitting, okay, take it out, soak it in my mouth, okay? Then we're going to I'm going to show you how we put it right on the mouthpiece. Alright, so I've brought the camera in nice and close so I can show you how we put the reed right on the mouthpiece. So as you can see, I leave the ligature, I don't take the ligature off, I leave it on, because by taking the ligature off and you put the reed on first, you risk damaging the reed by bringing the ligature down onto the top of the reed and breaking it. So I leave the ligature on. What I do is I make sure the ligature is loose and unscrewed, and I just slip the reed right down, okay? Sorry, I'm getting this on the camera, okay? And then what I do is I make sure that everything is centered and that the reed and the ligature, I make sure that the ligature is not all the way down at the bottom, but there's a little bit of space there. And then I just tighten it just a tiny bit. And then what I do is I adjust the reed so that it's properly measured on the mouthpiece. And the way I do that is by looking at it and making sure that there's only just a tiny little bit of mouthpiece showing. Okay, so you want to bring it up, and that I find that to be a good level. So when it's all the way at the top, but you can still see just a little bit of black at the top from the mouthpiece. And then tighten the reed. And there you have it. And that's how you put the reed on the mouthpiece in a safe and efficient way.